What do we do with these?
I've got mine too. Te tiro. We'll have a practice run.
Oh, yes, thank goodness.
Kia ora koutou katoa. Ni hao, talofa lava, ma loelelei, konnichiwa. No mai haere mai koutou to distinguished guests, friends, whānau, and graduands. Welcome to Massey University graduation. For those of you graduating today, well done. You've made it ka rawe. For those supporting our graduates, you've made it also. Found your car park, found your seat. Nice work.
What's he looking at?
Your personal journey to graduation has taken time, dedication, and determination, all of which you've applied throughout your time at Massey. It is something you should be very proud of. A qualification from Massey University is recognised and respected all over the world. But don't just take it from me. Esteemed guests, let me introduce you to Jeremy Corbett.
Well, thanks for having me. Massey's community of graduates, or alumni, as I like to say because I'm Latin, extends to more than 154,000 past students in over 150 countries. Our alumni office will keep you connected with the university after you graduate. They've got news, updates, professional development opportunities and exclusive invitations to networking functions. Visit alumnionline.massey.ac.nz to register. Don't be a stranger.
Sweet. Now some of you might have been here before, so you know what to expect. But for the rest of you, pay close attention and we'll run you through what you need to know. Now for some housekeeping before we start. Please ensure all mobile phones are on silent and your camera flash is turned off for the duration of the ceremony. You don't want to be that person.
My bad, sorry.
Our team are on hand if you need help at any point during today's ceremony. Due to current health regulations, masks are recommended to be worn in the auditorium. Wharepaku or toilets are located in the venue's foyer. Head to the closest store and the ushers can direct you. You'll find water, first aid kits and spare masks in the foyer.
In the event of an emergency, please keep calm. Follow the calm directions of the venue and the calm Massey staff and make your calm way towards the exit. Calmly.
Be mindful of those around you, and if you need assistance, our team are there to help. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, we can get into the ceremony formalities. You'll be asked to stand while the official and academic processions enter the room and head to their seats on the stage. I'll take you through that setup later. But first, let's make sure you're dressed correctly and ready to go. If you're receiving a diploma or certificate, you'll be wearing a gown with a stole that sits straight down the front of your gown with the university coat of arms facing out. If you're receiving your postgraduate certificate or diploma, you will have a stole, gown, and are entitled to wear a trencher in recognition of your prior qualification. Bachelors and masters, you will also have a gown, but with a coloured hood and a trencher. Yes, that portai you are holding, it's called a trencher. But don't put it on your head yet. You put that on when you graduate. Remember, you're still a graduand. Your hood goes over your shoulders with the coloured satin against your back. If you're holding a bonnet like I am, you'll be receiving a doctorate, and this isn't your first rodeo. Your hood is all satin with red on the outside and blue on the inside. The red should be facing straight down the front of your gown. We welcome all cultural garments to be worn with pride across the stage. Those with korowai and Pacific cloaks. These are worn over your gown with the hood draped over top. Whakarongo mai, listen up. This is very important photo information. Your hood should be up on your shoulders when crossing the stage and not sliding down around your arms.
Don't worry, we have ushers who will ensure your regalia is sitting correctly and you're looking fabulous just before you cross the stage. And if you realise there's something missing from your regalia set, please let one of the Massey staff know as soon as you can. It's okay, there's still time. Calm.
Let's have a meet your neighbour moment. Turn to your left or right and say hi to your neighbour. Check they've got all their regalia on correctly. Oh. Now that we know you look the part, let's talk about the stage. The first two rows are the people running the show. That's the Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellors, and the senior leadership team. followed by our council members and college academics who will be calling your names. The rows behind are filled with the people who helped get you here, your lecturers, tutors, and supervisors. New Zealand Sign Language interpreters will be interpreting today's ceremony. Our venues are also equipped with hearing loops. Okay, it's time to walk the walk. When it's your turn to cross the stage, your full name will be called. It's really important you're in the right seat. The seat number on your ticket and your seat allocation is the order in which you'll be called to cross the stage. Now's your chance to check you're in the right seat. Once you know you're in the right seat, let's get ready for your call. Bachelors and Masters, hold your trencher in your left hand and not your right. You'll need that one to shake the Chancellor's hand later. When your name is called, leave everything else on your seats. Unless you're getting your PhD, in which case you'll be joining the academics on the stage. Walk, don't run, towards the Chancellor who is poised to shake your hand. The Chancellor has to shake a lot of hands today, so take it easy on them. If you don't wish to shake hands, please walk towards the Chancellor with your right hand on your left shoulder. When you reach the Chancellor, they'll doff you with a special doffing cap. Smile! Your official photograph will be taken. Take your time crossing the stage. This is a happy moment, your happy moment. All those late nights, stress deadlines, group assignments, they're all behind you. You can now put your trencher on. You are no longer a graduate. Nope. You have officially graduated.
Oh my gosh. I'm so proud.
Before you leave the stage, you'll be handed your qualification, your tohu. Embrace your well-deserved cheering and applause. Then head back to your seat to return the favour for your friends. Last but not least, to your friends, whānau, ainga and family who have supported you through this journey. It's your moment too. When your graduate crosses the stage, stand up, cheer and applaud. We encourage you to waiata, haka, pese and honour your graduate. Let's all celebrate together. Make some noise. Once again, congratulations. Today is a celebration of your academic success. We hope today you feel an enormous sense of pride and satisfaction in what you've achieved, and excitement for your future aspirations.
E tū ki tō kei o te waka, kia pākia koe e ngā ngaru o te wā. Stand at the stern of the waka and feel the spray of the future biting at your face.
Graduands, friends and whānau, please stand for the academic and official processions.
Haramaira e ngā mata waka e ngā pia no te whare whai Pākehī. Neke mai kia tata maira kia ki ngā taumata o angitu e. Ko te kūnenga ki pūre huroa e mihi atu nei ki ngā pau toko manawa koutou te whānau whānui e kawea nei o a koutou tamariki kia e ke maira. Nau mai, hara mai, rarau maira.
A tēnā koutou katoa, he mihi tino mahana. Warm greetings to you all gathered here today. I declare this congregation to be in session. Please remain standing as we start our proceedings today with the University Waiata. Please be seated. A tēnei te mi atu ki te iti, ki te rahi te katoa, a koutou ku rau i ka mai nei I tēnei rangi nui whakaharahara. He tangi tonu wana tēnā koe mō rātou kua nārau I te tirohanga kanohi, haere koutou haere o te atu. Kia tātou te kanohi ora e huihui nei I raro I te maru o Oteha tēnā tātou. Ki te iwi kāinga Ngāti whātua ki Kaipara. Tā atu ki ona piringa katoa, tēnā koutou katoa. Nō reira, e nā karangatanga katoa. Tēnā koutou, a tēnā tātou katoa. Vice Chancellor, members of the Massey University Council, the University Community, the Auckland Campus Graduation Committee, distinguished guests, graduands and families. My name is Michael Ahi and I am the Chancellor of Te Kunenga ki Purihiroa Massey University Council. What this means is I chair the group responsible for overseeing the university's governance, and I have the great pleasure in presiding over graduation ceremonies and conferring qualifications to our successful students. Can I start by extending my thanks to everyone involved in putting this ceremony together? It feels even more important to be together today when we reflect on the past 2 years when that was not always possible. It is my great privilege to be with you and to warmly welcome you to the third of 8 ceremonies here in Tamaki Makaurau, Auckland. For 95 years, Te Kunenga ki Purihiroa Massey University has played a fundamental role in the development and advancement of Aotearoa New Zealand's economic and cultural landscape. Through a combination of research and teaching, we strive to make change by seeking knowledge to answer the real problems impacting the world. And one of the most important ways we can continue to achieve our commitment to making a difference is through our tauira, our students. By supporting their ambitions and vision we play a role in helping students to set a course for strong and influential futures that weave together to build a better future for New Zealand and indeed the world. The commitment, the passion, and the work ethic of Massey graduates mean they do more than just complete their chosen course of study with knowledge and experience. They're being able to grow and understand their potential in valuable ways that open doors and to endless possibilities. And from here, they have the confidence and capability to forge new pathways, be leaders, and continue to strive to make real and lasting difference. Learning is an endless journey and a pursuit that will see you make great contributions to the world around you. This week, Massey University is awarding a total of 1,335 students. And at the Massey Business School ceremonies alone, a total of 368 will be in person and a further 62 in absentia. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a celebration of academic success. And while it is about you, graduates, it is also about your friends and your family who have helped carry you through this time of your life. And with their support and their encouragement, and perhaps a little welcome distraction along the way. So to those of you in the audience here to acknowledge the success of your loved ones, I urge you, when your loved one crosses this stage, don't hold back. Don't hold back in your applause and your acknowledgement when they come to take the stage. So to those of you preparing to accept your parchment today, right now I encourage you to reflect on the magnitude of this moment. The achievement that has come from your sacrifice and your hardships, your triumphs and your successes, and with all the experiences shaping who you are. As Chancellor, I welcome you to our Massey alumni and hope that through the many connections that it offers, your career will be supported and your life will be enhanced. Each of you now are part of the Massey University legacy, and we look proudly at you and in your next big step. Congratulations once more on achieving your qualification, and know that today as you cross the stage, it symbolises not an end, but the beginning to a future of your choosing. Kia kaha, kia toa, kia rite. Be strong, be brave, be ready. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. It is with pleasure and by the authority of the Council of Massey University, I, Michael Ahi, Chancellor, will now award the certificates and diplomas and confer the degrees on those to be presented and on those in absentia. Associate Professor Henry Chung, Associate Professor for the School of Communication, Journalism and Marketing, will present graduates and recipients of certificates and diplomas in the Massey Business School. Associate Professor Joe Cullinane, Deputy Pro Vice Chancellor, Massey Business School, will hand out the parchments.
Chancellor, I have the honor to present for Diploma in Business Studies the candidates I'm about to name. Caroline Ann Carlisle. Pia Lafrosse Duplessis. Julia Hill. Justin David Marriott. Helen Rosalind Ware. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Business the graduates I'm about to name. Mackenzie Jo Cooper. Lee Hen Ban. Brianna Jean Crump. Zhi Xuan Dai. Jin Du. Jamie Ivana Gibbons. Sandra Mary Gant. Flynn Graham Hockley. Claudia Lily Magdalena Hofmeister. Liam Patrick Kavana. Luca James Kervin. Sarah Jasmine Lee. Jessica Kate Linton. Cassandra and Manasseh. Chelsea Tamara Martin. Antonio Mika Williamson Mikali. Jessica Dawn Moore. Ryan Francis Nataka Kukalan. Cohen Cameron Nadeau. Deanne Dominic Lampanicio Nicholas. Ashik Ken Patel. Bianca Lisa Reiner. Madison Amy Josephine Reed. Mrs. Scala. Matthias Jesus Santa Maria Hurtado. Kendall Dawn Shakes. Kieran Richard Smith. Nisana Somtananan. Christine Lombarze Solopa. Pin Yin Tian. Yan Xin Tu. Darren Owen Venter. Karina Christine Wood. Michael William Woodhold. Qi Yu Wang Yang. Yao Yang. Sarah Ann Yak. Emily Selma Lumalave Yang. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Communication the graduates I'm about to name. Mohammed Al-Fashid. Michaela Lilina Aloy. Phil Margaret Grace Arthur. Amanda Olive Bregman. Navik Nafaluma Chen Rosmerson. Jessica Renee Crissold. Lebron Dorothy Davis. Holly Taylor Donovan. Imogen Olivia Durkand. Clarice Joyce Fotheringham, Mrs. Scala. Caroline Jane Gibson, Mrs. Scala. Amelia Evelyn Colograde, Mrs. Scala. Takahito Hikuchi. Ty Louis Matthews. Tanisha Mina Prima. Brooke Jacqueline Settled. Madison Pauline Skeggs. William Lee Stewart. Bridie Rose Thornton, Mrs. Scala. Sarah Teresa Wood. Maya Kahurangi Wilson. Scott William Young. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Retail and Business Management the graduates I'm about to name: Mark William Brabant, Massey Scholar. George Bailey Coulter. Rachel Marie Gardner Adamson. Tracy Maria Gee. Su Hai Kant. Li Hua Liu. Stuart James McDonald. Maria Nguyen Yan Toliva. Alexandra Catherine Wright, Massey Scholar. Thank you, Chancellor.
Kia ora anō. Thank you, everybody. It's now my pleasure to invite Gina McKinnon to address the graduates. Gina is the Managing Director of Content for the Omnicom Media Group in New Zealand. She has more than 20 years' experience in communication, content, social media, and public relations. She is a passionate advocate for the adoption and implementation of effective digital strategy and emerging social platforms. Gina has guided some of New Zealand's biggest companies through their communication and digital transformations. She has worked in communications and content creation in agencies, in-house, and across corporate, consumer, and government, giving her valuable insight across the board. She has won more than 150 awards, both nationally and internationally, including the Grand Prix at the Global Festival of Media twice. She was also selected to judge in the Cannes Lions Festival of Creativity in France in 2018 and 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm Massey welcome, please, to Gina.
Thank you, Chancellor. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Firstly, congratulations to you all. What an amazing achievement. Pat yourselves on the back, take a moment to reflect on the past few years and how far you've come. I can't imagine the last few years have been easy for anyone, so what you've achieved today is all the much sweeter. Now, my message to you today is going to be really simple. Choose a path, enjoy the journey, take time to smell the roses, and make sure you have a focus on your physical and mental health. You all have such an exciting time ahead of you. The opportunities and possibilities are endless. I have some key things that I've learned over my 20-plus year career that I'd like to share with you today, but don't worry, I'm going to keep to the 5 to 7 minute time allocation. First and foremost, follow your passion and find something you really enjoy doing. You're working for so much of your life, so there's no reason you can't do something you love. Most likely, the first job you get isn't going to be that dream job, but make sure you take advantage of each opportunity you have to learn something new or find a new way of looking at something or solving a problem. Always run your own timeline. I remember I was so concerned with keeping up with my peers and what they were doing. Life has a funny way of evening out over the years. You need to take things at your own pace. I have numerous staff now trying to become account directors because they have 1 year experience. I actually have one of them graduating today, Jamie. I'm not talking about you, don't worry. I have the unique perspective of being in between the boomers and the younger generations, and I feel I have to act as a translator at times to get through. I can say, however, that nothing accounts for experience, so hold tight, you will get there, just don't expect everything overnight. You can be the smartest person in the world, but until you've been through some of those real-life experiences, you just won't, they can't be beaten. As I said earlier, don't feel pressured to find your dream job straight away. I know whatever path you're on, you just need to take everything in. I worked right across the communications and content industry before I found my niche. I was in-house comms, external comms, in agencies, government departments, corporate, consumer. I tried a lot. It was fantastic because what it did was give me a wide breadth of experience and also amazing contacts later in life. So it's amazing when you get into your 40s and you know so many people across the industry because at some stage you've worked with them. Try all parts of an industry. Get as much experience as you can. It becomes invaluable when you can understand every part of an industry. For me, getting experience communicating to internal employees throughout the numerous mergers that I've worked on gave me a really clear insight onto how to deal with the external comms and the media later on. Challenge yourself. Every once in a while when I'm feeling settled, I find something to do that scares me because I know I'm not learning if I don't push myself out of my comfort zone. It's actually a really frustrating trait. But I did this during COVID. Not only was I feeling settled when I was, not sure why I wasn't feeling settled when I was working full-time from home, running the COVID communications for the government, trying to homeschool 3 boys. I call them the animals, which pretty much sums up their personalities. But I decided I wanted to start a new agency that was dedicated to social media as I saw a gap in the market. So I did. I do have to say I never got used to being shot in the head with a Nerf gun during a Zoom meeting or trying to sort a bathroom situation with my youngest during a conference call. But once again, you need to look at the positives of the situation. I found the greatest part of that time was people became... Sorry, I'm always that person that something like that happens to. The greatest part of that time was people became so much more authentic. You were speaking to your colleagues and your clients in their homes, and it was a real privilege to see how they lived and for them to invite you into their families. This leads nicely into my next point, embrace change. I picked an industry that has evolved over time. It started as PR communications, but has evolved over the years to social and digital media. I love it. Something new is happening every day, so you are constantly learning. You are constantly surrounded by emerging platforms, and you have to adopt the new technologies. No one can be an expert, which is also a great thing, as it's so big, so you have to learn to keep up every day. Chase adventure in your career. Throughout my career, I've travelled the world with work. I've written speeches and thought up stunts for Richard Branson. I've judged the International Creativity Awards in Cannes in the south of France. I've ridden camels in Dubai. I've attended South by Southwest festivals in Austin, Texas. Attended leadership conferences throughout Asia. I was also part of a reality TV show in Fiji as part of a client sponsorship of the show. All I can say is thank goodness the TVNZ cancelled the show before it got to air in New Zealand. My parents still don't really understand what I do, no matter how many times I try and explain it to them. As a single mum with 3 boys, my dad thinks I'm absolutely crazy the way I live my life. Sure, I may have a bit of a reliance on Uber Eats, but what's important to remember is that you set the boundaries. You set the course of your life. Your future's not predetermined by your past or by others. Test and fail. I tell a lot of clients to test with new content or emerging platforms. If it fails, fail fast. Learn from your mistakes and apply it to your thinking going forward, because this is how we grow. I've taken some of New Zealand's biggest companies and brands through their digital transformation process, and we sure did fail at times. It's important to take those learnings and put them into what you're doing next. It comes on to owning your own mistakes. People really respect those that are upfront about their failings and what they've learnt from them. It shows maturity and a depth. Get a mentor. Mentors enable you to grow and develop and keep you on the right path throughout your career. Understand people. I think this is one of the biggest skills in successful people and leaders today. It's that ability to read and understand different personalities. I implore everyone I know to undergo DISC training. You're going to be working with a huge variety of personalities and people, and the better you can understand their strengths and weaknesses along with yours, the better you're going to be able to work with them in the long run. This leads into empathy and emotional intelligence. To me, these are the most important skills you can have in this world. Embrace family. Family can mean anything these days, which is fantastic. Having something to love and invest in outside of work hours really helps. No matter how much stress I'm feeling at work, the minute I walk through the door, and I'm normally tackled or yelled at for food, who knew how much boys eat, I don't take stress home. It's a silly saying, you can't have it all, because the definition of all differs for every person. Another key lesson is to embrace diversity. Surround yourself with as many different people as possible. People that tend to hire the same sort of people get the same sort of outcomes. Challenge your view, get different perspectives. Healthy debate leads to wider understanding. One of the most important and final lessons from me is to not lose yourself. Stay bold, stay bright. I had so many passionate, outspoken, spontaneous friends in my youth, and sadly their light has dimmed as they get older. I find this increasingly more so on women. It's like once we become a mother, we conform to certain rules. Not true. Keep the passion and keep the crazy. The world out there is a big place. It's a complex and far busier place to be than any other generation has had to face. The chaos of this reality today has to be simplified, edited to centre us, balance us, and give us a sense of peace and tranquility to face the complex environment that we inhabit. I quote Beth Kimpton in her wisdom of Wabu Sabi. Pull back from the constant pursuit of more. Slow down enough to look around and notice. Surround yourselves with things, people, and ideas we love and cherish. Open your hearts to possibility and wonder, and reflect every now and then on where you are, what you really want, while looking for the gifts of a simpler life. Kia ora.
Tēnā koe, Gina. Thank you so much. Boy, there's so much gold in that address. So thank you so much, Gina, for your wise words. Kia ora. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now continue with the conferment of degrees and the award of university certificates and diplomas.
Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Graduate Diploma in Business Studies the candidate I'm about to name, Nan Chen. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Business the candidates I'm about to name, Shavita Girish Des. Orin James Kapuna. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Communication the candidates I'm about to name, Griselda de Leon Simpson, with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Journalism the candidate I'm about to name, Shay Michael Turner, with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Analytics the graduates I'm about to name, Chen Guowei. Fahim Khalib. Ye Si with distinction. 孟瑶霄。Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Management the graduates I'm about to name. Lin Han Chen, Dian Gao, Julia Sonia Warburger Han with distinction. Maya Husband Yusuf Husband. Yi Han Hua. Lian Lian. Jia Bao Lin. Chen Xi Lin. Tin Tin Liu. Yang Ma. 在华潘。贝强。施勤孙。宁银王。亚南王。玉王。宾吴。燕吴。资与吴。于心 with distinction. Kai Xu. Ai Mong Yang. Ji Tian Zhang. Na Zhang. Yong Qin Zhang. Nin Zhao. Yu Han Zhao. Wen Bao Zhou with distinction. Yu Yin Zhu. Chancellor, the degrees are also conferred and the certificate and diplomas are also awarded to those who are in absentia. Thank you, Chancellor.
Thank you, everybody. It's now my pleasure to invite Bridie Thornton to make the valedictory address on behalf of the students. Bridie has studied at Massey's Auckland campus for the past 3 years to complete a Bachelor of Communications, majoring in digital marketing. Bridie is a Massey Scholar and recipient of the Dean's List Award 3 years in a row. Since completing her study, Bridie has been working as a digital communications graduate at Fonterra, where she is responsible for implementing their digital communications strategy. Ladies and gentlemen, please join with me in welcoming Bridie.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Dean and distinguished guests, thank you for being here tonight. To our lecturers, tutors, administrators and Massey staff, on behalf of all graduating students tonight, thank you. Thank you for your knowledge and passion. You have opened up our minds and challenged our ideas. You have provided us with endless support and continue to invest your time in us, even when Zoom attendance was at an all-time low. Without your combined efforts, we would not be here tonight. To our family and friends, thank you. Thank you for your continuous support, encouragement and love over the last several years. I'm sure you are all very proud. Tonight is an opportunity to celebrate the endless hours of hard work, dedication and perseverance behind that certificate, diploma, bachelor's degree, master's or PhD. But it is also a time to reflect and consider the personal growth and valuable life lessons and skills we have gained during our time at Massey University. We aren't just walking away today with a qualification, but also confidence, independence, friendships, contacts and networks, and our ability to embrace change. The last several years have tested us. It has proved we have the ability to adapt and overcome unprecedented challenges in order to succeed. Among a global pandemic and lockdown, we pushed through a time of uncertainty, changed our mindset, and adapted to a new way of learning. When our Auckland campus closed for what felt like the 100th time, internships came to a screeching halt, and face-to-face lectures and assessments shifted to an online format, we still managed to find our feet and flourished. Together we persevered through adversity, overcame challenges, and developed resilience. We made the most of the 8 a.m. Zoom lectures, no doubt watching them from our bed. To the graduating class of 2021, congratulations. As we embark on our next chapter, I'm sure we will all once again find ourselves in various situations where we are faced with uncertainty and expected to overcome challenges. However, what we have accomplished to date has taught us how to thrive and adapt in a constantly changing environment. As we continue into the next stage of our journey, I encourage you all to adopt a lifelong approach to learning, take advantage of all opportunities that come your way, and continue to embrace the unknown. Congratulations, we should all be very proud of how far we have come. I'm excited for the incredible journeys and many more achievements ahead of us.
Tēnā koe, Bridie. Thank you so much for your address. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll now proceed with the last part of our formal agenda tonight, the conferment of doctoral graduates.
Chancellor. A doctorate, either a PhD or a professional named doctorate, is the highest research degree awarded by the university. The successful completion of a doctorate represents a significant achievement. Through the submission of a sustained piece of research, expressed in the production of a written thesis of no more than 100,000 words, or a creative work of equivalent size and scope, or via a series of publications, candidates are expected to make an original contribution to knowledge in a specific field of study. Candidates will typically spend 3 to 4 years of full-time research solving a problem or addressing a particular set of questions. An international panel of experts then examines the resulting body of work through both written and oral examination. Doctoral research is challenging and represents a huge commitment to advancing research and scholarship. We honour the achievements of our doctoral graduands by inviting them to come onto the stage, thereby formally welcoming them into the academic and scholarly community, and acknowledging their entitlement to be called Doctor. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Doctor of Philosophy the graduand I am about to name, Philip Macready. Chancellor, global populations continue to age, yet marketers lack an understanding of how ageing and its underlying mechanisms impact consumer behaviour. Mr. Macready discovered older consumers are slightly more loyal in some low involvement categories, which is most likely caused by accumulated category experience. The results provided valuable insights for marketers and a blueprint for future studies of loyalty across age. Chancellor, Dr. Macready. Thank you, Chancellor. Would all our graduates please stand? He honore nui te whakatau atu I a koutou, hei raukura o te kuninga ki pure huroa. It is my great honour to welcome you as alumni of Massey University. The award of a university degree carries many privileges, but like all privileges, it also carries responsibilities. I charge you as graduates of Massey University to use what you have learnt for your own betterment and for the benefit of your communities. I charge you to use the skills and knowledge you have acquired with rigour and integrity, and to commit yourselves to a program of lifelong learning and discovery. I charge you to remember the lessons Massey University has taught you about the worth of others, particularly those who've not had the opportunities that you have had. I charge you to set goals and to continue the hard work that has brought you so far. And in all that you do, I charge you to be deserving of the good name of Massey University. Congratulations. You may now be seated.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. A tēnā tātou te whare, and congratulations once more, graduates. A wonderful ceremony. Thank you so much. At the conclusion of this ceremony, guests are requested, if you will please, to remain in your seats until the processions have left the auditorium. I therefore declare this congregation to be adjourned, and if I could ask you all to please stand and join with us in singing the national anthem, E Tu.